functionality of the extrusion technology to homogenize, sanitize, cook, and transform low-value ingredients to higher-value finished products that are ready to eat and don't require specialized storage. Extrusion technology is the ideal technology to transform these waste products that typically go to the animal feed industry and that still contain high-value nutrients for human consumption. They can be used rather instead of as animal feed to assist in establishing the goals of the food security.
I think through discussion at this year's event, there's now perhaps a couple of options that can be explored. And the Northwest University, I believe, has a good role to play through its Centre for Advanced Manufacturing in investigating the agri-parks opportunity. So between, say, the farming community, the agri-processing community, the academic community, the suppliers, you could in fact play a nodal role in engaging with various spheres of government, whether it's local, provincial or national.
Yeah, we are very excited about the prospects of agri-parks that the government have launched. They've identified nearly 44 regions in South Africa where the idea is to set up agri-parks that will focus on the whole value chain or value proposition around agriculture.
I think extrusion is a proven technology, and where they have to look at is DTI for some kind of financial support, and they have to look at agricultural policy. Enriching and adding value to the agricultural production system is absolutely a given, and I think that's where extrusion fits like a glove.
In undeveloped countries, the benefit is unlimited. There are so much food that we waste here. There are so many ingredients we don't use them. Extrusion allows us to add the value in these products. There are local crops, local grains, and there are a lot of other indigenous ingredients here that we do not utilize. Therefore, extrusion will allow us to process them and add the value and make it more nutritious to all the people who don't have the access to them.
All product development opportunities that you can do with extrusion that people do not always realize. You think about extrusion and you think these snacks, but it's pasta, it's the breakfast cereals, it's a one-stop shop almost. You can do so much with extrusion, and I think for processors this is valuable information because you learn all the techniques, you learn all the latest things, how to do it, how to add flavorants, all these things. It's just amazing.
There's an ecosystem that needs to be simulated and supported, and I think ExtruAfrica can play a strong role in that regard through the various components that make up ExtruAfrica and the family of brands and exercises.
ExtruAfrica has followed the same development as I see in Africa. I call it the rising Africa, rising in opportunities. ExtruAfrica has risen from 2011, when I got to know ExtruAfrica, to amazing heights. And ExtruAfrica has actually been able to take extrusion from a theoretical concept to a practical concept in South Africa. But we have not yet tapped into the potential of Africa yet. I see that as a next step.